Here on the south coast of Western Australia near Esperance, the raw, remote and ruggedly beautiful Cape Arid National Park is the last stronghold for one of the world's most endangered parrots, the Western Ground Parrot, or Kyloriny.
I think the ground parrot's just such a enigma. You know, it's cryptic. It's a bird that you rarely see. It's really unusual ecologically in terms of the fact that it is a ground-dwelling parrot. And there's something quite magical about having a bird that you can only hear as the sun's coming up or as the sun's going down. And, you know, they're just a beautiful, beautiful parrot. But, you know, this is it for them. If they disappear from here, that species will be gone.
With just 150 of the parrots left in the wild, scientists, volunteers and traditional owners have worked for years to save them. That requires monitoring the parrots' numbers, but the birds are so rare, so elusive, that it's impossible to track them through sight. Instead, they monitor bird numbers through the gentle art of listening.
The really critical thing with this parrot species is that we've not seen the same level of decline that we have seen in other sites. So in Waitinikup or at the Fitzgerald River National Park, post-fire with increased numbers of feral cats, there was significant decline to the point where there's no calling activity in those populations anymore. And post the 2015 bushfires out here, that was the presumed trajectory based on the historical stuff. And we've maintained a stable call activity since then with slight increases on those core grid sites. Attribute to that intensive management that the department does in this area. It does the intensive baiting regime, it does fire management, and we then come through and do intensive predator research and control programs.
This management has also helped a whole suite of other species that are also vulnerable to fox and cat predation.
Ground parrot's a flagship for good landscape scale management, and, you know, Cape Arid, there's a lot of animals that have disappeared from here in the last couple of 100 years. So, you know, there's potential for us to start thinking about reintroductions and, you know, building a landscape where we've got a lot of the species that have disappeared because of the introduced predators, the cats and the foxes.
This saving of species fuels this dedicated team through long days and early starts.
When you're standing out there just in the darkness, waiting, and you hear the call and it's just like a beacon of hope's come through. They've just got a special place in my heart because it's the indicator of a healthy ecosystem.